Hey guys, welcome back to the old YouTubes and YouTube channel stuff. It's your boy Jalen. Today I'm going to do something that a lot of artists do on here, and I figure it might as well be my time, and I want to make something that'll be interesting to look at down the road later on in my career. So we're gonna do a sketchbook tour, and this is from 2016 roughly up to right now. So first of all, first full warning, I'm the artist that just got a bunch of sketchbooks as I went, and then like I would only draw on my new ones, so they're not all full. But when I finish my 2017 sketchbook, I will do a tour for that and let you see all of it because it's almost full. But yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. So I'll go through the one that is most old, I guess, or the oldest one. You see how old it is. I thought drawing on stuff with whiteout was cool. That's how that's how old this is. So this is from, I'd say, goodness gracious, maybe mid 2015 to end of 2015 and well into 2016. So let's just take a gander, I guess. Oh, baby. I was watching a lot of Kill La Kill with my former roommates, and I decided to make this cool watercolor thing, I guess. And you can see here, it's just a little picture of Raiduko from Kill La Kill. It's not that amazing, but there's some things I like about it. I think the pose is dynamic, but the execution of the pose was not so hot. So yeah, and this isn't watercolor paper either. I would just kind of go in and make it. I must have been watching some Mikey Mega videos with this one, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I was practicing some foreshortening and dynamic poses and stuff, and I put a little Miles Morales down there at the bottom. So yeah. Alright, oh, here we go, double pages. Let's look at this. Yeah, this was a Mikey Mega tutorial. I'll say this first, I watch a lot of his videos, so I was trying to learn some stuff. So, yep, just doing some, I was really struggling with how to tilt the head backward and stuff like that. I put a Robin in there and kind of copied some of his posing and stuff, and geez, goodness gracious. It's amazing what 2 years does to you. And then there's really nothing about this page except for this little. I decided to try to do a no reference drawing. I just put it out of my head and put it down on paper. It was just a long day, I guess. I think at this point in time I was just struggling drawing women in general, so I just tried to find as much reference for drawing them as I could. So I just did a bunch of these, and these are all off Pinterest, a lot of these poses. If you don't have a Pinterest account, again, I recommend you guys getting one because you get inspiration, or at least you get something to start with, whenever you're just trying to have a little sketchbook session with yourself or whatever. Yeah, I just recommend you get one. Here I think I was playing around with some markers that my art professor had. I'd done this sketch of Spider-Man. Yeah. So this was for a art project in one of my art classes that I took. I'm actually a psych major. I'm getting my master's in psychology, but I took art classes just to have some time to have fun, and it ended up being one of the most hard and time-consuming of my course load. But I got through it. It was fun. This was a thing where we had to pick like 3 words or feelings or something, and then make a picture out of it. So yeah, I think that was supposed to be what I wrote up here. Honesty, relationships, hurt, and trust, I think were the words I got drawn with or something. So these are a bunch of the little thumbnail sketches of what I was going to end up making, and I think I actually ended up making this one here. But beside the point. Alright, on to the next one. Get a little Supergirl action. I think the show had just started by then. So I decided to make a Supergirl, and it was not so hot. The fist is just way too big, and way her head looks, I don't know. I don't like that one. And then we get a look at Tracer from Overwatch. just kind of felt like making a thing, and I did try to fill up the page. Wonder Woman. Yeah, I decided to draw Wonder Woman. There's no really explanation there. And oh, this was this was before I got signed on the book that I was doing. I was going to try to make my own comic book. These are character design sketches. I remember the book series. I was gonna try to make it called. It was gonna be called Bad Girl or something, and I just really wanted to make like a raunchy, funny book about this girl that just doesn't care about what people think, or it's really an unoriginal idea. But this is when I was trying to make character designs for it. I guess it's gonna have like a leather jacket and stuff, and then this is a. Again, this was just another concept for that book, and then for some reason it ended up looking like Black Widow, and then I just drew the Hulk trying to give her a little flower because they're in love for some reason. Let's flip it on over. Ah, yes. This is a bunch of, well, it's got some Justice League here. I think this is Superman holding Supergirl. She's dead or something, and I put Aquaman in there, and the Flash, and the Martian Manhunter. That's a panda consuming marijuana. It's not really much else to say on that one. This was a Todd knockoff, I guess, and tried to draw Impulse and use my color pencils and stuff. I really don't put a lot of finished work in my sketchbooks, but this one I guess I kind of just got carried away with. So this was just a sketch that I think I went back and cleaned up after I'd made it. This is another art project. So we were supposed to make, we were given an object and we had to make a series of pictures with it. So I got assigned chairs, and I was really mad, actually, and I was like, what in the hell am I going to do with chairs? And then my professor talked to me about, like, well, what do you think, like, what if, like, chairs had, like, personalities? And then when she said that, I was like, okay, I'm going to do superhero chairs. So I actually did the Justice League with chairs. So I had, like, a Superman chair, a Batman chair, a Cyborg chair, and these are just the thumbnails from that. This is a horrible Spider-Gwen. Good God, what was I doing? I was on another Smallville binge, so I guess I threw him down there, and Humberto Ramos Spider-Man that I didn't finish, but yeah, what is what it is. And this is just leftover markers. You can see I had started sketching and was just drawing on my paint. This is what sketchbooks are for. Watching a lot of Boondocks. I love that show. Drew a little Huey in there. Some red on the outline. This, I think I was, I followed one of Mikey Mega Mega's How to Draw Easy Fast or something. It was a Wonder Woman, so yeah, this area here got kind of out of control, but this was when I was really starting to try to get back into drawing every day. 2015 to 2016 was a weird year for me because I got my art stuff kind of rekindled, and I wanted to push myself and see how far I could go with it, and here I am now. So yeah, and this is a Ghost Rider thing. I've been watching a lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I love the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. It's awesome. Love it. A little Wonder Woman, Luke Cage, and the Joker down here somewhere. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. These are actually concept pages. I was gonna do I wanted to try to make some some actual pages to turn into comic book editors, so I was trying to storyboard my own little comic there. I was gonna do, I think it was a Miles Morales and Kid Flash crossover, but I never finished it because I got busy with other things. And here's another page where this was like the opening scene. I think we were supposed to open on yeah, so this is page number 1. We would open on Miles here. There'd be a little word bubble saying, "Somebody help me, I'm getting mugged." He'll just kind of leap into action, pulls the guy across, and then, you know, knocks him out accordingly. I just never got it to finish it. What we got here? Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I just really wanted to draw Miles, so I whipped it out and drew it. That's pretty much it. And I think I was playing around with trying to get, like, you know, angles. Like, this is like a triangle, like feeding your eye that way with the webbing, I guess. So. This is a concept for my other story that this is a story that actually I have been writing the script for, and I would love to actually have some time to make these pages, but I don't. So one day, I plan on keeping all this stuff with me. Another Justice League picture here, a little crazy anatomy. I was really into drawing at this point. I was doing it like every day, and this is around the winter of 2015, I think. It was just about to be 2016, so I was really starting to get into it and find my rhythm. Yeah, and this is when the Rogue One came out. I got inspired and wanted to make myself a little page, so I drew like a 3. This is supposed to be like 3 panels, but it's weird. It's just Darth Vader taking down an X-wing, showing how powerful he is. I was really inspired after Rogue One, so I was like, I needed to make something with Darth Vader or I'm gonna go crazy. And I'd never drawn Darth Vader before, but now I have. Some more layouts and stuff. These are actually layouts from the book that I'm doing right now that will be available soon. And yeah, these are just some of those concepts. Yeah, so this is when I was really starting to get back into it. You can just tell from just I think the level that the art is at. You know, this is like this is like the beginning or mid 2016, something like that. I would switch sketchbooks, so sometimes like it wouldn't, the art doesn't all line up. But yeah, I was really starting to get back into it, working on drawing chicks and stuff and everything. I think this is like a little wizard. I don't know what I was doing there. She kind of looks cool. I might have to save this design for something. I don't know. I'm gonna write it down. Give that a little star. There's also something that is good about going through old sketchbooks. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, this is when I was really into trying to do like Jim Lee type sketches, where it was like, what can I get in like 2 minutes? So I would focus on like the shadows and negative space and everything, and there's a really bad Jane Foster Thor there. But, you know, is what it is. Oh yeah, the Black Panther trailer or something was coming, so I drew a quick little Black Panther. Oh, this was like Injustice stuff. I was playing that a lot. It was really cool. I liked it. I liked the game a lot, but yeah, I was supposed to try to draw Darkseid, and then I drew little Kara Zor-El with her short hair in her more modern costume. Not well, by the way, but no, it is what it is. It was another sketch day. I was just trying to put some stuff down on paper, and there's some stuff I like out of here, but you know, again, it's just more stuff to get on paper. I think this started actually. I was trying to draw like something actually more finished, and then I just got mad at it, so I said screw it, and I drew over everything. This is another Miles Morales, and got some anatomy work there. And then this actually turned into something on the next page. Yeah, this Daredevil. I was really getting back into reading that book, and I love it, so I drew that. I kind of took that sketch that was at the bottom there and flipped it onto this page, and yeah, something a little more finished, you know. And boom. Then again, I love Arrow, and I took another like reference pose and just kind of did some work on that. And it's Nightwing. I think I was trying to make more than one character here. I didn't know what I was going to fill the rest of this negative space with, so I just kind of left it alone and never really got back to it. But it is what it is. So that's one of the sketchbooks from my earlier day. Oh, and there's just a girl there that I didn't finish sketching. But yeah, this is just so this is still like 2016 or something like that. Like, so it's weird how even a year or so you look at your art and it's very different. So this is one I had during the same time, 2016, 2015, something like that. So these were just like 5-minute sketches at the most. I think that's what I was doing. I was copying like Adam Hughes or something. So this is a Spider-Man that I put in there. Then Elektra. I have no idea. Some more quick sketches that I, once the timer went off, I went back in and actually finished. So we got a little bit of X-Men love there. Some Doctor Strange. I actually decided to put ink on that one because I wanted to work on inking. A really bad Wolverine and a Cyclops. This, I think I was trying to do some gesture drawing here on this page, but, I tried to draw my friends, actually. This is Kenny, and it was supposed to be my friend Bilky here. Bilky's like 6'10", so I tried to make him look like the Mr. Fantastic or whatever. And then on this page, this is like, again, more gesture drawing. And if you see these babies, it's because I also had like an assignment where I had to do fashion design, and I didn't want to do what everyone else was doing, which is like make these cute like high-end fashion things or something. So I was like, can I make a clothing line for babies? Because I'd never drawn babies before, and I really wanted to learn how to make something cute. So then this page happens. Literally, this was me trying to figure out how to draw cute babies, and I looked up an artist that worked for Disney, and he has a bunch of tutorials on YouTube. So I even made like a couple cute little scenes that I used his poses for out of this. So I combined one of his two little poses and made this cute little thing or whatever. That was a really fun project, actually. I'll look back on it. And here are some of the more finished babies from that I ended up using. I think this was supposed to be another Justice League picture, but I never finished it. And we got the Flash over here. It's drawn horribly. And then this is that's Godspeed and a quick little Deadpool sketch that I did all this with pencil and then inked it up and kept it like really messy and energetic, and then I went back with like charcoal and added the rendering, and it ended up looking really cool. So this is just Sharpie and charcoal, and you can get some cool effects, man. Play around with it. And this is where we're supposed to make hybrid animals or something, so I had to draw like a wolf, and I've drawn a wolf before, an eagle, stuff like that. Another, I think this was an 8-minute sketch that I did of Wonder Woman, so yeah. And Ghost Rider again. I love Ghost Rider. It's awesome. What is this? Oh, these were concepts because, regrettably, I made a really good picture of Deadpool for a former girlfriend, so yeah, how those go. Yeah, more of this is the hybrid animal stuff, so these are the thumbnails from that. And what actually happened was the thumbnails ended up looking cooler than the actual finished art for some reason. That's just how it goes. Sometimes when you do art, it's supposed to be that, but whatever. Get some more love out of here from the girls and stuff, and I don't know what I was doing on this page, to be honest with you. Still X23 sketch. I think I did that one on Periscope. Yeah, and then some more concepts for that book that I was talking about earlier. My story that I want to tell, and yeah, this one I was actually inspired by John Romita. I was watching the YouTube video about it. I got my Copics here. I think this has to be the end of this has to be like towards the end of 2016 because I have my Copics here and I'm practicing like using the cool grays on some faces and stuff down here at the bottom. You can see that. And then I decided to do some sketches for Raphael. There's some more concept pages and layouts for that story. I was really trying to visualize what I've been writing for the last 2 years. So it was interesting. It was very interesting. Not safe for work, but there you go. Playing around with my Copics again, and this is another character design stuff. I was trying to figure out what his costume was going to be. And that's supposed to be the main character's dad. And then I was watching Arrow and decided to sketch a bunch of Arrow stuff. Get Oliver Queen and put a little Felicity down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Little Felicity down here. She's not drawn well anyway. Yeah, some more Arrow stuff. But yeah, you can start to see the progression. I saw Logan, so I just drew Logan. And this is more concepts for the book I'm on now, because I was trying to figure out how exactly he wanted me to draw the character. This is one of the main characters in there, and then put a little Spider Gwen up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, there you go, a little Spider Gwen. Now we're getting into some layouts for the book that I'm on right now, and here's I think this is like the second and third, fourth pages. He's getting attacked by the bully or something, and yeah, and I was playing around with some posing there. And this is actually a concept sketch of what the cover was going to look like when I was doing the cover. I didn't actually end up using it. I might go back and read and finish it for like a variant cover, but that's I don't know about that yet. And here's when it really got serious. Towards the end of 2016, I got my George Bridgman stuff, so I started drawing all that, and that's where that came out of. I don't know what I was doing here with this. She kind of looks like a wrestler, but yeah, I did a little Kitty Pryde sketch there. Some more women and stuff. I struggled drawing women for a long time, so I really attacked it in the last couple years and tried to make it something that wasn't so challenging. Yeah. Bad sketches. I don't know what I was doing here. This was one of those days where I was like, I just have to put something on paper, and I did not want to keep doing it. So I only did like those 3 things for the page that day, and then this was literally the next day where it just felt right as soon as I hit the paper. And this is I was inspired by the Legends of Tomorrow episode where they go to like the future Starling City, and you get to see Connor Hawke, which is really cool. So yeah, some more Jim Lee kind of sketches. I was trying to go as fast as I can and just make shadows and play with the negative space. Spider-Man Homecoming. I was excited for it, so I drew a page for it. This is actually a page from the book I'm on right now, and I scanned it and kind of recropped it to fit a comic book dimension, but I felt like I need to get this page out, so I tried doing it this way, and it didn't end up too bad. Just some more of these little cute head sketches and stuff, and a little Superman down there. I was really inspired by Logan, and I tried to make an old man Logan sketch, and I didn't finish it because it looked bad. I couldn't do it. Oh, here we go. Here's the actual sketch of that thing I was talking about. Spider-Man Deadpool. Oh, here I was at an airport. I was going to California for spring break, I think. Or something. Oh, my friend's wedding in October. That's what it was for. And I drew these 2 things. I drew the little Justice League action there. So. And again, I was bored, so I just got to drawing, keep at it. And this is just a page full of, you can see there's a bleed through, because I think I drew Spawn or something. Yeah, I drew Spawn on the other side of it. But this is just a page of, like, pencil sketches from when I was doing my George Bridgman book. And, yeah. But this is the commission. She liked Star Wars and Deadpool, so I drew Deadpool, holding Kylo Ren's lightsaber and wearing his helmet, and then kind of put this little animated face on top of him. So I took this and I took the sketch, I got another sheet of paper and scanned it, or not scanned it, I put it over a light box because I had access to a light box, and then I did the lines for it and stuff like that, and yeah. She still has it, as far as I know, or maybe she doesn't. Who cares? Spawn. I just hadn't drawn Spawn in a while. I want to draw Spawn. Some more layouts. You'll see a lot of this in my sketchbooks. There's just a bunch of layouts and concepts for stuff. And this is like a little bit of that. I was really struggling drawing mouths, I think. So I just did like a whole session of just drawing mouths and hands. And then I drew... This is a concept for one of the characters in my book that I'm on right now. And I think I actually kept most of that. And I think this is like the last page, isn't it? Yeah, this is pretty much it. This is the last page. It's just more head sketches, and I was, trying to... I think I was doing a tutorial for somebody. I was trying to explain how to do the concept of like gradations and rendering. So I did the classic ball with a light and stuff like that. So... And then I did a little Green Lantern thing. This was a head sketch that kind of just turned into something else, which I love when that happens. But yeah, so boom, sketchbook, and that's it. Yeah. So yeah, I know this was a long video, but I think it's interesting to see how people change and grow with their art. And honestly, for me, it's cool to look back and. Excuse me. I was trying to get the other sketchbook here. It's cool to look back and see what you progressed with, what you made better. So check back next time and have a good day, everybody.